Hello and welcome to Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Now, I've played this game before, and I'm kind of curious how does the Korean voice acting sound like, because I've never heard it, so I kind of want to check it out. When I was playing my friends, I was kind of making some silly jokes and stuff, so I don't think it's really that serious. However, that could change because, you know, this stuff happens. Anyways, need to get my voice acting warm up soon enough. Alright, I kind of feel like there's something stuck in my throat. Give me a moment. It feels like my whatever you call it. Is it tonsil? I don't know. Who knows, maybe I should get that removed. Alright, let's go. I should probably wait for a while before we go on. Like, move on. Alright. Alright. Just gonna wait for a while. So, I didn't forget to see the, you know, tutorial instructions, but okay. Thank you so much. The three orders, laws of robotics. A robot may not Ooh, jeez, what's wrong with me? A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by the one possessing control or authority, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Number 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. We're going on strong. October 12th. You. How do I get my shonen voice? Modern Visual Arts Laboratory presents Scenario by Sniper Rifle. I mean SR. I'm not too sure if the volume's alright. Let me just turn it up. That should be fine, hopefully. I don't know.
As I turn onto the main street, I reflexively cover my eyes. Neon signs Neon signs are as blinding as bright as ever. All those animated holoverts are even worse. Whoever came up with that idea to add sounds to those holos should be shot. They're all giving me a headache. They're all giving me a headache.
I can't read properly with this voice. Jesus Christ.
This place has really changed in the last few years. Korea's really come up in the world. All around you see signs of progress. Maybe a little bit too fast, too soon. Maybe if I just close my eyes.
Downtown street. Oh, look. It's robot idols. Hatsune Miku.
No, nothing's changed.
War has changed. In fact, those signs look even brighter.
Maybe I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Could be the weather. Change of scenery is in order. I'll take a shortcut home. Get away from this visual audio assault.
That kind of sounds like me. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't do that. Kind of. Programming chaos. Character, CG, UI design, Nintendo. K Robotics Corporation. What's LTD? I've never found out. Phew. Can I move my keyboard? Okay, I can press enter, which is way softer than clicking.
That's better. Just what the doctor ordered. I can still hear the noise in the distance, but at least it's faint now. Gotta admit, this place is a spooky vibe. No one's around, plus the area looks pretty run down. Half expect the ghost to pop out as long as I walk along. Still, my eyes sure appreciate the break. Massive building on the side catches my attention. K Robotics Co. Ltd. I have no idea what that is. Oh my god. That's what it said.
That it is on the main gates.
That's what it says on the main gates. One of the biggest robotic manufacturers. They're world renowned. I've even heard of them. Even I've heard of them. They got a lot of news coverage, being a frequent topic around the school as well. The company's claim to fame.
Frame?
The company's claim to fame on the advanced Android series. I was at
Whatever.
not that I would know.
Wait, am I skipping? Let me check. Frick. Logs. Wait, I wasn't done yet.
Despite being bombarded by marketing everywhere. For me, I'm the kind of person who prefers analog clocks over digital.
Honestly, kinda same.
Pianos over synthesizers. Acoustic guitars over electric. And finally, real people over androids. I spot what appears to be crumpled hills of metal in the distance. Yep, the junkyard is my shortcut home. Totally legal, of course. So I don't intend to get caught.
Cameo casting: Andrew Warner, Jo Yoon Lim. Contributors: Alex something. Well, this is where you belong, in the trash. Just like Emerald Splash. Ha 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 ha.
Here we are. The scrapyard for all lost hopes and dreams, less like me. I'm such a waste of cum.
Wait, what? Just kidding.
Everything here is automated. No one's watching the place. Well, there are these tin can bots that scurry around like spiders. What the hell is wrong with after this then? I'm pretty sure people are in there piloting. Is it? Otherwise, you wouldn't need this anyway.
Why am I talking that freaking voice? God damn it.
Probably saw through all these junk for any good stuff. And then there's a lone sentry bot. As long as you don't let it spot me, no alarm goes off. It works so far. Worked for me so far. After all, robots are fundamentally stupid. Like my classmate told me. That company's dumping ground? I heard you can find some real goodies from time to time. If you're lucky, that is. Sadly, I've scooped this place out on previous trips. And so far I've come up empty. Guess Lady Luck's just not with me. Oh, I can't tell what's useful as I'm not really a robophile. I don't frick robots, of course. Knowing me, it's probably both. Whatever. Didn't come here for a treasure hunt anyway. Forget about scrap. This is only a shortcut home. Cutting through the place, I can shave off almost 10 minutes. Risky, but worth it. I intentionally ignored the no trespassing signs scattered all over the place. However, today was different. As I started making my way through, something caught my eye.
It is your mother's dead corpse, son. In fact, where's your mother?
Is that you?
Is that? ahead of me.
Can barely make it out. Squinting, I come closer. It looks like... Wait, a person? A woman lying on the ground. She's not moving. Unconscious? Maybe she's hurt. Or something worse. Growing a bit concerned, I forgot all about the sentry. And I stumble upon a crime scene that might end up on tomorrow's morning's headline.
I'm gonna minimize this. I can't stand. It's too big for me. My screen is too big. I can't really read the fonts well. Jesus Christ. Okay, much better.
She needs help. And since I'm not the only one around... I dash towards the fallen maiden to lend assistance. What are you, maidenless? I get to save her. Maybe I get a little some sneaky snippy. Just kidding. I don't want to make it sound sussy, but as I get close, I stop in my tracks. I had to do a double take. That's no woman.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'll switch off the dumb voice. It's so close to the real deal. Two eyes closed tightly shut. Platinum-hued hair that seemed to almost sparkle. From afar, it looks like a person, but up close, there's no mistaking it. An android. Useless piece of junk. Don't scare me like that. Although I've never owned an android, I've seen quite a few around me. The newest models look like they're... The newest models look like the real McCoy. At least from a distance. That's pretty advanced tech. Scary advanced. To prevent confusion, androids are imprinted with serial codes. And then when they rebel against the human mankind and stuff, they erase it, and Skynet happens, and Detroit become human, and Connor, you have 28 stab wounds on a guy. Sadly, that person's not gonna survive, so yeah. Each model has its own unique number. I spot the android's code near its belly. I blow off the dust to get a better look. It breathes. Why are you blowing dust off the robot near its waist? I can't believe it. PIM-001. Number 1. With a design that I've never seen before. Maybe it's a prototype. It looks brand new. If so, then what's it doing here? A failed experiment? It's caked with dust from head to toe. All in all, it's a pretty sad sight. It also hasn't moved a single inch. Looks like it's out cold. Hey! Hey, wake up! Curiosity gets the better of me. I decided to test it out. Voice recognition is a standard feature for all androids nowadays. Let's see if it responds to my voice. Nope. Hey, say something. Still nothing. Come on. They're gonna cut you open at this rate. I did love. I didn't drink. I deliver a light kick to the robot's leg. Upon contact, it starts to show a sign of life. Its arms spasm as the thing shortens out beeping sounds. It's still pretty rigid. The scene looks like it was plucked straight out of an old sci-fi film. Looks like it's running on reserves. Power. I'm gonna need to get myself comfortable. This is not a comfortable seating position, Jesus Christ. You alright? Alright, alright. High up, alright.
I guess it's still got a little bit of juice left.
Those jittery movements are making me feel a bit nervous. The lion's eye have yet to return. I begin to spot a pattern in its actions. It looks as if it was greeting me with a wave, trying desperately to keep my attention. I glance around, hearing a screeching sound nearby, the sound of metal being crushed. It's probably those little robots doing their jobs. I can tell they are close. They'll probably reach this place in less than 10 minutes. And shred this android into a million pieces. Its existence will soon come to an end. I kind of feel sorry for this thing. I began to sympathize with the robot, because I realized just how much trouble it was in. Despite being dusty, it's still in a pretty good shape. With some polish, it looked pretty decent. Even in... Why is the music so loud? Jeez, let me just tone it out. Much better. Even in its current condition, the thing would still be in service. I can't pronounce the D for some reason. If so, why was it chucked? What happened to his product launch? Looking at it like that, it'd be a waste. All of that hard work down the drain. Maybe with a little bit of tinkering, I might be able to get it up and running again. Part of me was starting to pity the robot, but the other part of me was calling me an idiot. I don't need an android in the first place. Plus, I don't like him like how I don't like myself. To use one around the house, it's unthinkable. And my father will be none too happy about it either. I prefer classical music over rock, classical literature over pulp fiction, and finally, humans over androids. Maybe I should speak with a posh accent. Let's face it, I have no use for an android. Eventually, this robot will be scrapped, with the old parts recycled, with the whole cycle starting anew. Alert. Intruder detected. Damn it. I've been spotted by that guard robot. The most troublesome one. If I don't make a run for it, I'm screwed. Leaving it will be the smart thing to do. I gotta go. See ya. Intruder alert. I have no cameras. I can't see you. I am... well, too bad. There's gotta be something wrong with me. Oh, hey. But smart's never been my strong suit. Now I'm lugging this thing home. And I'm already starting to regret it. Back in my room, I try to scrub some of the filth off his chassis. I do the best I can with a rag soaked in water. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That will have to do for now.
Guess it makes sense that the thing would be waterproof. So no harm done. Now, for the next issue. How do I interact with this thing? Hey, you. Its arms begin to flail. Respond. If you don't want to be thrown away again, just show me something. Anything besides flailing arms? I take that as a no. I take it as that. I take it that's a no. Should have left you in a junkyard. This is somewhat aggravating. Like talking to a brick wall. Maybe I am a brick wall. This is why I hate machines. They're so stupid. And this hunk of junk seems a few transistors short of a motherboard. It's starting to get a little ticked off. Why do I even bother? Don't do something you might regret. This old saying has never been wrong. Okay. Deep breath. Let's consider all the possibilities. Maybe it's unreserved power. A recharge might do the trick. I grab a power cord and... Wait a minute. Hey. Why am I supposed to plug this in? Hey, where am I supposed to plug this in? I've never used an Android before, so I wouldn't know. Maybe you knows? Maybe it's just my imagination, but I don't think it likes that prospect. Perhaps it's trying to tell me that I'm wrong. I imagine the android with an electric cord up its nose. Well, plug it up the butt. I'm just kidding. It'd be quite a sight. Try plugging it in. Let's go. Alright, come here you. I approached the robot with a 220V plug in my hand. 220V plug in my hand. Now I could definitely tell it was panicking. Out of pity, I decided not to push it further. Then how should I power this thing? I examined the robot carefully. Maybe I've missed something. It started to jerk its body from side to side. Seems like it wants to turn around. Something on your back? Taking the hint, I checked the back of its head. Let's see. What have you here? There's a small compartment at the base of its neck. At the base of its neck. I remove its protective lid. These look like input ports. Bingo. Let's give it a go. Looping the power cord around, power cable around. I plug it in. Oh, hello.
성공.
Activating primary systems. Success.
Finally, we've got liftoff.
어플리케이션 구동. 실패.
Initiating application startup attempt failed.
Huh?
전력 부족. 시스템 옵션 기동 중.
Insufficient power supply. System protection activated. Application startup process has failed. Entering power saving mode.
경고.
Warning. No ownership records have been found.
5초 후 소유주 등록에
Initiating setup in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Ilu.
What the heck's going on?
성문 확인. 지금 뭐 하자는 거야?
Confirming voice recording.
성문 기록.
What the hell's going on?
Save complete.
What? Hold on a second. What? Hold on a second.
I can't do it loudly. I frantically latch onto the robot.
지문 확인.
Scanning fingerprints. Pulse normal. Temperature normal. Save complete. Save what now? I let go of the robot immediately.
시각 정보 스캔. 시각
Wow.
정보 확인.
Retina scan in progress. Confirming save complete. It's on a roll. I don't think it's about to stop anytime soon.
이름을 발음해 주세요.
Registering client ID.
소유주의 이름은
Please state your name.
무엇입니까?
What's happening?
이름을 확인합니다.
Verifying your name.
소유주의
Is
이름은
what's happening your correct name?
야구 대체
What
가
is happening?
맞습니까?
What do you think?
이름 등록 실패.
Name verification failed.
반복합니다.
Re-registering
이름을
client
발음해
ID.
주세요. 소유주의 이름은
Please state your name.
무엇입니까? 이름 등록
Name
실패.
verification failed. Verification on hold.
등록 보류.
Save complete.
완료. 이상으로 소유주
Registration
등록을 마칩니다.
complete. Ah, abruptly silence. It felt as if a tornado had ripped through the scene. I gripped my head in frustration. Ugh. Really shouldn't have brought this thing at home at all, after all. This is already the third time regretting it today. Why do I keep punishing myself? The robot's facing me. Its eyes still have that vacant look. Like having a porcelain doll on the shelf. At least the creep factor has gone down a notch since it moved. I decided to throw a few questions at it. Hey, I'm gonna ask you something, so listen up and try to answer. You can do that, right? You can do that, can't you? Its head tilts slightly to the side. I'll take that as a yes. Better than expected, given our track record. Moving on. Talk to the android. Talk to myself. Talk to the android. So, what exactly are you?
말의 의미를 판단할 수 없습니다.
Ever does not compute. You don't have a name?
모델명 루시 발렌타인.
Modern name.
IM 001.
Lucy Valentine. PIM001. Okay. And what does a PIM stand for?
Precision Instrument for
Ooh.
Multipurposing. PIM 001.
That's a cute. That's some cute pronunciation. I really like it. Precision Instrument for Multipurposing. PIM001-001.
루시는 기존의 특화
Lucy
타입에서
is a
벗어나
futuristic
언제
first-class
어느
model designed to be
도움이 될수
versatile
있도록
in any
수백 가지의
scenario.
다양한 경우를 상정해 고안된 다목적 안드로이드입니다. 여러
Okay.
신기술들이 집약되어 있습니다.
Lucy is equipped with all the latest features. That's a mouthful. I need to make myself sound younger, Jesus Christ. Versatile? Latest features? I wasn't expecting those words from a piece of junk that could only move its arms up and down a moment ago. In short, your name is Lucy Valentine. The android named Lucy is waiting for my next words. Let's try taking a closer look. Let's not peek under the skirt. This is my room. It's a bit on the messy side. I'm not exactly a neatnik. A desk, a bed, a closet, and a laptop. That's about the end of the grand tour. Oh, I forgot. Now there's a robot in front of me. I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning. It looks good as new after the wiping I give it. It still looks very dirty, if I do say so myself. It possesses an alluring visage and a slender figure. Regardless of gender, I have to admit that it's truly a beautiful design. Beautiful. I'd spot something on this left ear. A receiver. The robot looks like a teenage girl. Guess that's what they're aiming for. I can tell that a lot of effort had been put into creating this android. I even can't tell it's a premium model. It'd be a waste to throw it away. Well, you are. I don't think there's anything worth mentioning. I take a closer look at the android's eye. They're blue and strikingly realistic. As expected from technology one whole generation ahead of LED lights. Those eyes do look quite real. Suddenly, those peepers shift over to me. Naturally, I meet their gaze.
안구 형태의 고성능 카메라가 2개 부착되어 있습니다.
The ocular compartment contains two high-performance cameras,
인간과 동일한 감각으로
allowing
사물을
object
감지하는
detection
것이
similar
가능합니다.
to human eyes. Is that so? I take it back. Creepy fact is still there. I'm so tired. I decide not to look at them again. They made me feel uncomfortable. EBGBs, Jesus. Let's save. I take a gander at the robot's moist, glossy lips. Hard to believe those belong to the same robo-clunky voice. Let's see if we can change that. What's the deal with your voice?
현재 음성 관련 모듈을 사용하지 못하고 있습니다.
Unable to utilize vocal unit.
루시 발렌타인은 기본적으로 10가지의 개성 넘치는 음성 프리셋을 지원하고 있으며 각종 이퀄라이저 기능을 내장함으로써 셀 수 없을 만큼 다양한 음성을 파생시키는 것이 가능합니다.
Lucy Valentine comes with 10 unique presets by default, each with a different voice and a distinct personality.
Using the pre-installed equalizers, Lucy is able to project all kinds of various sounds with ease. So I've got 10 choices? Can I have the kudere? No reply. Why can't you use them right now?
대부분의 기능은 정상 모드 및
Most
프로텍션이
features
해제된
can only be
상태에서만 사용이
activated
가능합니다.
during normal operation.
절전 모드에서는 통상의 5% 미만에 해당하는
During
기능밖에
power saving
활용하지
mode,
못합니다.
Lucy is able to utilize 5% of her total features. And the solution is?
최소 20%
Lucy
이상의
requires
동력을
more than
미만에서야
20% of
정상 모드로
remaining
이용이
battery life
가능합니다.
for normal operation. How long does it usually take for a full recharge?
재료를 기준으로
As you can tell, I'm not very good at
수면
reading the
모드
exact
시에 총 8시간,
words.
통상
I like
모드 시에
to
총
improvise.
16시간이 소모됩니다.
Boy. From 0%, approximately 8 hours in power saving mode, and 16 hours normally. I hope the electricity bill doesn't go through the roof. I can't believe I'm acting like a skinflint in front of a robot. That's just silly. Forget about a power saving mode. What's system protection mode?
대부분의 기능에 제한이 걸려 있습니다.
During system protection mode, virtually none of the included features are usable.
통상적인 활동을
It
위해서
is essential to disable system protection mode to allow for normal operation. And how do we get to that?
알 수 없습니다.
Unknown. Come again?
알 수 없습니다.
Unknown.
어떠한 필요성에
The
의해
system
자동
protection
기능이
mode only
걸려있다고
activates
판단됩니다.
under certain circumstances,
푸는 것은
but
바람직하지
action
않습니다.
is not recommended. Listen, you talking toaster. I'm this close to throwing you out. Well, I'll have to take it to a repair shop first thing tomorrow. When does that place open again? I decided to take a look at the robot's ears.
음성 인식 기능을 통해
Through
상대방의
voice
음성,
recognition
음성,
technology,
음정 등을
Lucy
분석해
is able
대상의
to
기분과
analyze the
의미를
volume
대략적으로
and tone
알아내는
of
것이
speech to
가능합니다.
process one's emotions. I haven't asked you anything yet. Music's pretty cute. I take a look at her body itself. Wait, what? Why am I reading it that way? About. Alright. Let's tone down the BGM. It's a little bit too loud. The shirt's that midriff fashion. It's quite exposed overall for male clientele. The chest area seems a little... Not that I care or anything. I'm not sure if you can see me, like, not that I can tell. I mean, not that I care or anything. Can you move properly now?
모션을 구현하는 대부분의 모조 근육 파츠가 제대로 기능하지 않고 있습니다.
Full locomotion is important. Certain body components are malfunctioning. Which ones are you talking about?
델토이드 안테리엇, 델토이드 미들렛,
Deltoid
델토이드
anteroid,
포스테리엇,
deltoid
펙토랄리스
midlet,
메이저
deltoid
클래비큘러,
posterior,
펙토랄리스 메이저 레트럴,
pectoralis major clavicular,
레트럴,
pectoralis major lateral, biceps medial, biceps lateral, bice. Okay, that's enough. What planet did this thing come from? Did this thing come from? From now on, try to keep things simple. By my hand, cleaving beating from his chest. What was it? What how? Can you walk?
불가능합니다.
Negative. Keeps getting better. Keeps getting better. Fixing it is the only option, it seems. I think I'm starting to get the picture now. Let's do a little recap. First, this android's name is Lucy Valentine. Second, it's supposedly a top-of-the-line model. Third, as of now, it's no better than a talking tin can. And there you have it. No choice, I guess. I'll take it in for repairs. Though I'm not exactly rolling in greenbacks. But if worse comes to worse, maybe I can still pawn it for a little bit of change. It's not like I feel guilty about it or anything. Now, who'll actually fix you? Heard of this antique shop that's close to my school, and they do robot repairs on the side. Looks like they're my best bet. I'll pay them a visit tomorrow. But at what time? It's high noon. It's high noon. I guess morning's the best option. I'll leave the robot with them and pick it up on my way home from school. Alright, that's it for now. Try to save some energy for tomorrow.
5초 후 수면 모드로 전환합니다.
Entering sleep mode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a pretty fast shutdown. I groan as I reach out to catch its falling body. I carefully place it against the wall and straightening out its clothes. Why don't you want to sleep with it like a bolster? What a day. I'm totally drained. I hope tomorrow will be more peaceful. That's what they all say. That's like a red flag. Alright, we've read this before. 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given it by one possessing control or authority except where such orders conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. A3. Doctor. I've endured this far with just one goal in mind. There hasn't been a single day where I could rest. It's been natural to go to bed at the crack of dawn. I don't recall the last time I've been home. Thinking back, it's been quite a long while. 50 years have passed since I've started this project. But the end is near. 15 years of hard work and determination. After all this time, the fruits of my labor finally be realized. How long have I yearned for this day? I'd almost given up on you many times, but I've persevered and finally succeeded. I barely managed to hold back the tears. I remind myself that it's still too early to celebrate. I must restrain my exuberance. I'm teetering on the brink of complete exhaustion. I've been pushed physically and mentally to my limit. I've become a shell of my former self. The last 15 years had taken a huge toll on me. I cannot wait any longer. That is why. Please open your eyes. Lucy Valentine.
Okay, we've read this one. We can skip it, right? October 13. You, Narukami. That's a loud ass alarm. Regard them, brother. Tap. I shut off the alarm by reflex. I groggily get up to check the time. Gas. The clock reads 6:30 a.m. School starts at 8 sharp. It takes 30 minutes to get there. So I have about 1 extra hour. There's plenty of time left. And still feeling tired. Closing my eyes, I lie back down. Decided to catch more zoos. After a brief moment, I get back up. I realize I've been forgetting something. Come to think of it, wasn't there... I look around for the android. And there it was, dressed in provocative clothing, have a tall nose, luscious lips, and hair glinting in silver. The android named Lucy came to my view. Lucy? That's a nice ass blanket you got there, kid. As I call out to her, I'm greeted by an immediate reaction. It seems to be revving itself up. It mutters something and starts to rise off the floor. The robot looks no different to those of a real person. Also a pretty face to boot. Don't get it wrong, I do. Just because it's attractive doesn't mean I'm interested. I'm only interested in 2D girls, you know? I'm gonna watch all the RAM and Amelia, all that blue hair, red hair girls, pink hair, Fubuki from One Punch Man. Damn, she's the best looking character I've ever seen. Damn, Rada. You've really outdone yourself. Jesus Christ. Anyways, since it's just a robot, in other words, it's like checking out a girl from a magazine. Except the feelings amplified tenfold in this case. I'm just gonna take a little peek of that really provocative exposed shirt. I don't see anything. Oh, you're a Barbie doll. Okay. I'm just kidding. Although technology is improving, a huge gap remains between humans and robots. You can't approach a person like you would with a robot. No matter how close a robot you could simulate a human being. Machine and man will always be different. As I continue staring at the robot, I think to myself, what kind of grease should I be using here? Good morning? Did you sleep well? They all feel out of place. I decided to ask her about condition instead. How are your battery levels?
100% 충전 완료.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 100% fully charged.
문제는 발견되지 않습니다.
No issues have been recorded. Good to know. I yell a yawn as I make my way over to the bathroom. I'm so tired. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm a piss. I'm a piss or something, jeez. Finish up my morning ablutions. What the hell is ablutions? How do you pronounce that? Ablutions. Ablution. Ablution. Finishing up my morning ablutions. I dry myself out with a towel as I head downstairs. Entering the living room, I spot a couple of plain sandwiches on the table. Sandwich? Hey, me heavy. Oh, that's a baking machine. What was it called? Oh, it's fine. I don't know. It's like a riser for bread. Either that. Oh wait, no, it's a rice cooker. Oh wait, it's a rice cooker. Oh, let's see. Grabbing one, I start munching down. It's always the same sandwich from the convenience store just across the street. While chewing, I glance around the living room. Father, Father, fall into your arms. No, 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 no. Fall into your arms, ever. Is it fall into your arms or fall into your arms? I don't know. System of a Down. Why have you forsaken me? In your man's room. My father has a really love for work. He always leaves early and returns late at night. He typically spends the night at work, totally not seeing another woman because, you know, mom and daddy are kind of having an argument. They're kind of split off, you know. Single parent is kind of hard, you know. And I would know. That's how it is around you. I get back to my room. Oh my eyes! Jesus Christ. The arrow is waiting for me in the exact same spot. It looks like it hasn't budged an inch. As expected from a robot. Put that aside, I start to prepare for school. While packing my bag, I start to wonder if the robot has any magical self-regenerating abilities. How do you feel now that you're fully charged? Are you able to walk? It slowly turns to face me.
하체 관절부의 상당량의 과부하를 감지.
Significant damage in the lower limbs.
통상적인 임무를
Unable to carry out normal operation.
이에 걸맞은 적재적
Repairs are still required. Keeping things simple. Remember? Keep things simple, remember?
아직 걸을 수 없습니다.
Walking is not a feasible state, in current state. Still? Aren't you a real pain? Anyway, I understand. I'm not even gonna make the attempt to fix it myself. I'm way on my depth here. I'll see what happens once I take it to the repair shop. Radio Gaga. Just about finished packing. The only thing left is the android itself. I'm so tired, goddamn. So, how am I gonna log this thing? Place it in my backpack. Sounds good. Come on, get me there. It's too big to fit inside my backpack. What was I expecting? I should try to use my brain next time. Quit messing around. It's not gonna fit inside my backpack. Well, if you try hard enough, maybe. Carry it on my back. Guess there's no other choice. I kneel down, facing away from the robot. Alright, hop onto my back. It tilts his head to the side, looking confused. After noticing that, I start to get a little irritated. Top of the line, yeah? Right. Yeah, right. Am I supposed to explain every little thing? Listen up. Put your arms around my neck and start and climb onto my back. Can't you do that? Huh? It follows my instructions to the letter. It starts to choke me and I say harder, daddy.
이 방법이 있습니까?
Confirming request. Is this correct? Stop! They surrender.
The strangling grip loosens. I collapse to my knees in a cough. They nearly piped out there. Are you trying to murder me? There's no need to put that much force into it. Just do it enough not to fall off. Honest to God, I thought I was a goner. That thing's got a steel vice chokehold. It's gonna RKO me once. This android should look to be a world wrestling champion. Okay. Let's try this again.
I mean, the second time's the charm. Rising off the floor, I brace myself for the extra weight. Huh? But lo and behold, it was deceptively light. I think I'm coming around to appreciating this first-class product. And lift off. Look up to the skies and see. I'm this poor boy, I'll with you. The weather is not too bad. The brisk autumn breeze is cool against my skin. I gladly inhale the crisp morning air. Letting last night's stress melt away. The streets are still quiet, which is good. The less there are to see this, the better. Especially with what I'm lugging on my back. Let's see here. Where's the repair shop? If memory serves, it should be about 15 minutes away. Which is a relief, as I'm not really what you call a fit guy. Not sure I can schlep this thing much longer. No, this robot's fidgeting. Hold on tighter so you don't fall off. It feels like I'm scolding a child. Hey, stop moving around so much. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, she's the harem protagonist. Hentai protagonist. I could feel the android through my clothes.
Its texture feels surprisingly similar to a human's. I can feel its double D, double da, double D, double dam blue.
I noticed it yesterday, yet it manages to surprise me again today.
That's not the only thing. It's warm to the touch. It feels as if I'm carrying an actual person. I forgot to post a picture on Twitter. Oh my god. Probably just its heating system. That would explain it. Wow, feels just like a real person. I muttered to myself absent-mindedly.
냉각기 및 온도계는 정상적으로 작동
The
중입니다.
thermometer is operating as normal.
Say what?
인간의 기온을
A
척도로
thermometer
세밀한
allows
발열
Lucy to
조절을
simulate human temperatures. Good to know. Motherboards and microprocessors consisting of various computer chips. There must be thousands of those inside a single android. The heat emanating from the machine. It's as warm as human skin. Feels just like us. But it's not a real person. It's an elaborate fake. Sometimes, I fear what progress in technology would bring to the future. Do you know where we're headed? If it were, the robot shakes his head sideways. How could you tell? We're going to a place that will get you fixed up. When they begin repairs, you need to be still and quiet, so they wouldn't be distracted. Do you understand? I forgot I'm voicing a boy. Hey, I'm asking you if you understood. Say something. Maybe took my command literally. I just hope he got my message. Letting out a frustrated sigh. I resume walking. It'll be about time for my classmates to head in. I begin to hurry so as to avoid running into anyone that might recognize me. This is my sister. Don't worry about it. She doesn't blink. I'm just gonna take her to the hospital. It's not a robot repair shop. Yo, your mom. She has ligma. Look over there, you see mom. She has ligma. I arrive at the place in an aching and huffing mess. Sure, she has the look of a small antique shop, though mostly dealing in the second-hand goods. They do dabble in robot repairs. Word is there's even a fixer who likes robotics. And that he's half decent. Normally I wouldn't be caught in a place like this. But these are unusual circumstances. Tadaima! Hajimemashite! Taito bye-bye. Desu. Griffin desu. Wait, how do you do Korean greetings again? I forgot. Here. Let me think. Let me try to remember. 안녕하세요. 저는 타이토 파파이까. I think. I forgot. What? A customer? Oh, wait, I need to do some different voice. What? A customer already? Hold on a second. Talk about a grumpy demeanor. Grumpy? Okay. After a while, a man emerges from the back, scratching his head. Okay, this guy could use the really derpy voice. And judging from that none too pleasant expression, I'm pretty sure the guy is not an early riser. Stifling a yawn, he asks, So what can I do for you so early in the morning? Unable to move my arms, I gesture at the robot that draped over my back with my chin. Can you fix this?
Yes, that an android. Wiping his tired eyes, he gazes intently at the robot. Let me see here. I don't think I've seen a model like this before. I spot a glint of curiosity in those sleepy, half-closed eyes of his. He walks over to take a closer look. Well, I'm stumped. Can't make out a model. It's probably some obscure model from an unknown company or has never actually been released to the public. Where'd you get this, kid?
Well, how should I play this? He might call the cops on me. And as what I did was clearly illegal, so what should I say? I found it lying somewhere outside. It fell from the sky. Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth, that's all he deserves. I found it at the junkyard.
Junkyard? You don't mean that company's junkyard?
He tosses his thumb over his shoulders. I'm not exactly sure what he's referring to. He's telling you to go there, you dumbass. Get behind. But I haven't seen any of the junkyards around here, so... Yes, that's probably the one.
You've got some guts, kid. I hope you know how much the fines are.
I know anything in the world is free as long as you don't get caught.
You're a funny kid. I like that.
Well, guess it's cool, but...
Wait a minute. What's this?
A nasty frown forms on his face. Is something wrong?
Yeah.
You could say that. Suddenly, he starts fussing like a little kid.
What kind of sicko would do this? Just look at it. The whole frame's ruined. It won't even be able to move around properly on its own.
He was right. Pretty savvy of him to point that out. Guess he's the real deal after all. So, you think he can fix it? That's not a main issue here. There's something more important. What's that?
Do you have the resolve to take proper care of an android?
The resolve? Where did this come from?
Listen, androids break easily. They're fragile. They're sensitive. They're delicate. They're fragile. They're sensitive.
They're delicate.
Do you get what I'm saying here?
He emphasizes his point three times. That's how passionate he was about it. I could see that he really loves his robots. But at the same time, he started to freak me out. He continues to rant.
To a lot of people, androids are nothing but fancy toys nowadays. I mean, those kinds of folks pay for my food and bills. But whenever I hear about how they've been mistreating their androids, I tend to lose my temper. They don't understand how important these creatures already are to us.
I immediately take a small step back.
Creatures? This man's referred to androids as creatures.
He's not right in the head. From time to time, there have been people who fall in love with androids. It's not just carnal desire.
I'm talking about people who are willing to spend the rest of their lives with androids, treating them as equals. It's a controversial topic that's getting more discussion. It's an abnormality spawning from an advancing civilization with constant innovation in technology. As someone who's never seen it happen firsthand, I've always refused to believe it. I can't believe such people actually exist. An android simply lacks the intellect to be paired up with a human being. It's nothing but a glorified hunk of metal that could make our lives a little bit easier. You listen here, you little shit. ChatGPT is gonna be way better than what you're gonna do, man. I'd rather spend my entire life with a monkey. At least monkeys are actually living creatures, but you can scoot a monkey, you can scoot a robot. Would you date a robot? Yes, I would. That's because I'm a really lonely guy. Just kidding. They share many similarities with humans, because I like bananas as well. This is my first-hand experience with such a case. I feel more disappointed than shocked. He seemed perfectly normal. Guess you just can't judge a book by its cover. I'll get it fixed, but you better treat it right. Got it? Really? I'm not the one who banged it up in the first place. Even so, I don't feel like it's worth starting an argument over. Let's just get this over with. Crystal. Yeah, what a great kid. At least you'd listen when someone tells you something. Since we all chummy now, how about lowering your price? Don't push your luck, kid. That wasn't for 180. So much for our budding friendship. You know what? Fine. Half price since you're my first customer of the day. I'm relieved to hear that. Any discounts are most certainly welcome. Great. Can you hear my hand rubbing? Great. Can you have it ready by the end of school? It's a pretty light day, so yeah, it's doable. He punches some numbers into his calculator. Then he shows me the results. I was planning on charging you only about this much. What do you think? I blank out for a bit. There are a lot of video games that I've wanted to buy. I also need to save up for new textbooks that I'll be using next year. This robot bed better pay for itself. Fine. I'll pay you back when I come back. Holding up my treasured pocket watch, I glance at the time. I've wasted too much time here. An outdated gear clocker in this day and age. I like it. Has a nostalgic charm. I'm well aware that these types of watches are hard to find. But more importantly, this is my personal way of rebelling against this continuous developing society. Hey you, piece of junk. Can't you hear me? No response. I finally just decided to say by name. Lucy. The robot immediately reacts. What's with this thing? I'll be back after school. Behave yourself, alright? The android wobbles his head back and forth, hoping it understood me. Out of that, I leave the shop. I leave everything behind. I hightail it towards my school. I'm in second year. While running, a movie I saw recently springs to mind.
An old sci-fi flick set in the year 2050. All these oldies seem to be lacking one thing: creativity. A few showcase large-scale space battles. Others will have flying vehicles soaring through the sky. Well, guess what? It's 2050. It's 2050, and we don't have moon-sized starships or flying cars zipping around. Big zap zippity up. That's okay, take your time. Ah, boy, I'm burning up breath. Jesus Christ. A flying car zipping around. People still walk to school. People still drive normal vehicles. People still ride bicycles and skateboards. Some people still use old fountain pens or pocket watches, I mean. But there exists a single piece of technology that's become more prominent in our lives. Androids. They're being used everywhere around the world. That's one thing these H films got right. The morning bell snaps me from my reverie. I dash straight to my classroom. Please refrain from running in the hallways. A janitor android scolds me as I rush past it. This type has facial recognition software to report any transgressors. Like me. Except I simply cover my face. And there's no record. You gotta know how to exploit the system. Seifu! Boasted by my recent victory, I strut towards my desk with a confident swagger. I notice that the teacher's not in yet. I plunk down in my seat while still huffing. That was pretty close. Did you sleep in again? That concern-filled voice. It's coming from the guy sitting next to me. Oh, you're a nerd. I'm gonna give you the nerdiest voice ever. Clever looking fellow. People usually refer to him by his nickname. Dr. Gears. He really grind my gears, you know. That's because he's a real geek with a burning passion for robots. I, on the other hand, despise robots. While I label myself an introvert, he's very approachable and outgoing. Moreover, our tastes and hobbies differ quite a lot. You think we'd have nothing to do with each other. But as they say, opposites attract. I know, weird, right? No, I just had some business to take care of.
Really? This early in the morning?
It's a long story. I'm cut short by a middle-aged man making his entry. Our teacher, a female assistant android, trails behind. Let's talk about this later. I sent him a signal. He returns a thumbs up. Lunchtime rolls by. I take out my freshly bought pieces of bread. Dr. Gears likewise with a very appealing lunchbox. Two desks have been joined together. At mine there are a couple of pieces of fried croquettes with a cotton chocolate milk. My friend, on the other hand, had quite a tasty spread on hers, which he seems to be enjoying immensely. I heard that his maid android makes it for him every morning, and the food doesn't look half bad. Not again. Anything looks better to a poor schmuck like me who eats bread every day.
Problem with your food, or?
Never mind. Problem indeed. I bite down on croquet.
Oh! It's delicately piercing its gold, crispy, warm surface. A savory scent wafts forth. Its sweet flavor of the dough mingles with a tantalizing aroma, creating a heavenly mixture. But that's not all. Its creme inside leashes its softness as it slowly melts upon my tongue. For the vegetables in the mixture provide a strong, rich flavor. The eggs and mashed potatoes join the fray by pleasantly blending in with the other ingredients. This refined taste. It must be.
Had you going there, didn't I? Setting aside the sad excuse of a rubber substitute, I pose a question to Dr. Gears. By the way, didn't you once tell me that you have a lot of androids at home?
Yeah, around 6, I think. That's a high number. A typical household can't afford that many. Rumors that Gears is from a well-to-do family. Why the sudden interest? It's nothing. Oh, wait a minute.
He starts grinning like an idiot. Hey, your food's falling off your mouth, you know.
You've taken a liking to androids, haven't you? So you're calling off this little wolf out?
More like a temporary truce.
Good enough. Androids are simply amazing, you know. They are truly the greatest invention that science has delivered since the beginning of mankind. There are quite a few types. My favorite are the maid models. They take care of all the chores and very know how to cook. On top of that, the females are really pretty cute. Sometimes I find myself admiring their beauty.
You've got one sick, twisted mind, Gears.
Tis. Don't you know that people can achieve their inner peace with beauty? It's been proven by science, you know.
I shake my head wearily. I do admire enthusiasm over something so petty, though, really. Look, it's about what's on the inside that counts.
What are you talking about?
Appearance doesn't matter. It's still a crummy, poor, stupid robot. Here's an example using people. Let's say there's a person with a pretty face, but he's a man. Does the fact that he's got a Roman face change anything? No, he's ultimately a man. Likewise, it just reminds me of my friend calling me a pretty boy. Oh my god. She just outright just says it. Meanwhile, my other friend is there. Oh my god. Yes, I'm a pretty boy. Likewise, even if I see a beautiful android, since it's ultimately a robot, its aesthetics don't matter anymore. It just becomes an illusion. It's funny because I mentioned Astolfo, my friend just mentions me. I feel so sad. What I'm trying to say is that even if a robot acts like a person, it's not. Therefore, all the robots are the same to me, and I dislike them all.
Guess you still haven't changed your mind. There has to be a reason why you brought it up, right? Normally you wouldn't ever talk about it.
Oh yeah.
If you're looking to buy one, I'm here for you, man. I'll make sure you feel you in on everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you'll be making the greatest purchase of your life.
In response, I rub my cheeks in embarrassment.
Terry? Terry?
I'm not exactly looking to buy one.
Could you be here worrying about the price, my friend? Don't worry, I have some connections there that you have one dirt cheap. As long as I'm with you, there won't be any problems.
It's not that. There's no need to buy one.
Now, just what did you mean by that?
Budgeting lawfully. I wonder if I should tell everything.
found one somewhere.
You know, I kind of want to know how a lip sounds like a really deep voice. Let me try. Alright, let me read the log.
Yes, take a fit like the androids have of you. So you're calling this little war of ours? More like a temporary truce. Good enough. Androids are simply amazing, you know. They're truly the greatest invention that science has delivered since the beginning of mankind. There are quite a few types. My favorite are the faces of the main models.
Okay, alright. That's good evening for me today. I'm feeling very tired, so yeah, I'm gonna go off. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Alright, take care, have a great, pleasant time. And bye-bye.